Hi there, I'm Mr. Moodoo, and welcome to my first video here on YouTube, as well as my first video in the series Journey From Pallet, where I will be chronicling my progression from a wee little novice to hopefully a decent expert. Now, to give you guys some quick background on how I am with the Pokemeta, I've been following since about 2010, give or take a year, and I've always had fun theory modding and trying to use not as good Pokemon in the metagame. I did that originally because, I didn't want to use, like, the strong, powerful Pokemon. I wanted to be like that trainer that everyone's like, oh, look at him. But as time went on, I realized why people use certain Pokemon, and that other Pokemon that are considered weaker can be better if used properly, so. But I really enjoy theory modding. I really enjoy sitting in the background and telling my friends what they should do instead of doing it myself, so I figured now's time to change that, and I figured what better way than to make a YouTube video showing my my progression from, like I said, a wee little novice who doesn't know when to protect, when someone else is going to protect, and all this other stuff, and turn into a much better predictor. So I'm using this series to help myself learn, and at the same time, hopefully I help other people learn. So without further ado then, we're going to go ahead and jump in. We're going to be doing VGC most of the time. I think I might throw out a video every now and then of like Monotype or OU or other things like that. If you have any suggestions, please leave it in the comments. I completely open to really any suggestions. So before I go in, I'm just going to throw out that it is as you can see probably here, a Scizor, Suicune, Sylveon, Heatran, Terrakion, and Breloom team. It is a Tailwind team. It's a team that I've been working on for a while, so I figured it'd be fun to use. I will say that I'll probably change up the teams every week or so, either to something a little bit crazy or something more standard. I figure over time I'll even be able to really talk about their strengths and weaknesses as we're going in, but as of right now I'm still got those nerves from first video nerves. See, I can speak. So we'll go from there. We'll see how it goes. But our first opponent seems to be Greninja, Metagross, Landorus, Serperior, Gallade, and Aegislash. I'm going to go ahead and say that Metagross is probably the Mega. It's contrary, Serperior, probably. Alright, so I think I'm probably going to want Tailwind, and I think for the most part, is Scizor really going to be useful here? I think Scizor can definitely be useful here. I don't know if he's going to be useful at the forefront. I want to say that I should have no problem bringing in Suicune as a lead. Who else do I want as a lead, though? Who's going to be a good one? I'm expecting that Greninja to be in there. I'm always bad at this. I'm always bad at trying to figure out which one I want to use. I'm going to say... I'm going to go with Heatran. I think Heatran's going to be a good choice. And we'll go with Scizor, obviously, in the background, and... Can I use Breloom to effectiveness? I think I can. I think Breloom might be a good choice. I don't think Terrakion's going to be a good choice. I think too many things beat him up. And I think Sylveon, if I can get past the Metagross, I think Sylveon will be fine. Alright. So, this is not bad, actually. This works out pretty well for me. Doesn't have anything in particular that can hurt me too much right there. I'm going to go for the Tailwind, get that set up, and he might be thinking Wide Guard. I'm thinking Wide Guard. So I'm going to use Earth Power on the Aegislash. We'll go with that. So yeah, it actually might be Mega Gallade. I don't have enough practice facing Gallades, so I don't really actually know. Though if he's bringing those two, I want to say Landers is in the back, but I don't really know that for certain. Is the problem? I don't think he brought Superior. I think I've focused too much in my thought process that he would be bringing Superior. I think Contrary Superior is actually really cool. I think it would have been more useful if Contrary was given to him a lot earlier. They gave it to him at the point where I guess I don't think it really mattered. But nonetheless, what is snagging on the cord? First video problems. Okay. So we're still waiting on him to make a decision. I'm really excited about this, though. I'm really excited to go through, make different teams, kind of show off what I know, what I don't know, and for people to pick apart my playstyle and be like, yeah, you should probably be doing this. But yeah, I've spent a lot of time theory modding. I've never actually been to any events. I've always wanted to go, but once you reach into that adult age, paying bills and school and stuff like that comes first. So it's really hard. It's really hard to switch into, yeah, I can go over here for a couple of days, spend a couple hundred, so that I can go play this tournament, play that tournament. Let's see, got Tailwind up. He didn't protect. Earth Power, he just slashed down a little bit. Changed into Blade form, Sacred Sword, that's fine. Alright. Took a while for that to go, but I'm not incredibly scared. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to do Heat Wave. So that worked out alright. I probably should protect Heat Ran. Actually, do I want to do that? I have time. Actually, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to Scald the Glade, and I'm going to go ahead and protect the Heat Ran. So the reason I'm using Showdown is simply because... Yeah, that's what I figured. Oh, he used Iron Hand, okay. The reason I'm using Showdown is because, as mentioned before with the funds and stuff, I don't actually have... I don't have the money to get like a modded DS. So, and also with this, it gives me the chance to make like a lot more varied teams and try them out, see how they work. Maybe in the future, maybe over time, I'll actually go ahead and get a modded DS. And until then, though, I think this works best, especially starting off. See, I feel like probably just go with another Scald. He's not really hurting my Suicune too much. Suicune's really bulky. It's Aaron Zhang's Suicune, so if you watch Cybertron VGC, you should. He's a great player. He's actually one of the main reasons I decided I was going to do this, and his Suicune's really bulky and has some good attack to it. So I'm going to go ahead and do Heat Wave here. So I'm going to Scald that. I should be able to get the double knockoff. Or not knockoff, but knockout. Alright, so I'm able to knock out both of them. I still have one turn of Tailwind, so I'm going to have to really make it count here. Let's see. Yeah, one of the other things I'll be doing also to supplement is, okay. Let's see. I'm gonna go with the Ice Beam on Superior. Actually, might protect with Suicune and then do a Heat Wave. I think I want to keep Suicune. See if I can... Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, that's perfectly fine with me. I'm okay with that. I assumed he was going to protect the Metagross. So yeah, that's not an issue whatsoever. So Tailwind's out. I think his speed is a lot better. Yeah. So let's see. I think I'm actually going to switch to Scizor. I think I want to keep that Suicune as much as possible, and then I'm going to go ahead. Do I want to use Flash Cannon or Heat? It's definitely Heat Wave. I don't know why I would. I'm going to go with Heat Wave. Assume that he's going to go with a Drain of some sort. Oh, he tried to double protect. Okay, cool. All right. So that makes it easy. As I was going to say, though, one of the things I wanted to supplement with is definitely doing a blog, and I'll have the description. I'll have it below in the description. Basically, it's just going to be some simple stuff that me and my friends are going to be doing. We're going to be doing things like I'm going to do team analysis and overlook, kind of, so that way I don't have to explain what my team is at the beginning of each week. You can just kind of like look at it and be like, okay, this is the team he's using, this is what it has on it. And I'm also going to be doing a feature, Diamonds in the Rough, Pokemon that I think are so close to being viable, but they're just not quite there yet. So hopefully I'll be able to bring that to you guys each week or so. So let's see. Alright, so we're facing off against a Gardevoir, Arcanine, Amoonguss, Venusaur, Suicune, and Landorus. Alright, so it could be the Venusaur, it could be the Gardevoir, could be both, and just chooses which one depending. Let's see, I kinda... I think it's probably going to be best to start off with, do I want to start with Suicune? I think Suicune works out really well. But he probably sees my Suicune, probably sees that it's a Tailwind, so I think he's going to assume that that's coming out first. So I might actually go with a Terrakion. No, not Terrakion, sorry, Heatran. I might start with Heatran. I think Suicune can work, I just don't know if I want to bring it out first, is the only issue. Sylveon's just not really going to do well here, so I'm not going to worry about that, and I don't feel like Terrakion's going to be doing too hot either. So that leaves Scizor, Breloom, and Suicune. I'll bring out Suicune and Heatran, and then I'm going to bring the Scizor and Breloom. I think that should be okay. We'll see how it goes. Again, it's a learning experience. I'll get better over time. I kind of expected that. This is going to work out alright. He did the double Intimidate, which does not affect me whatsoever. So, I'm going to go ahead and... I'm going to Protect with Heatran. And I don't think he can do much to me, so I'm going to go ahead and Tailwind. I mean, he's got an Earthquake, and he might have another attack, like Extreme Speed or something. I don't know. I think I should be fine. It's a very bulky Suicune. So let's see. Let's see what happens here. So I use Protect. He goes for Superpower. Doesn't help him. Close Combat. Ah, just doubling up. So that's a perfect first turn for me then. In that case, I can go ahead and Earth Power Arcanine, and I'm going to Ice Beam the Landorus. Now, it could be a Choice Landorus, and that could cause me some issues, but... Oh, he went for the Suicune. Wow, okay. I wouldn't have done that. I would have just went ahead for the Heatran again. So there you go. Double knockout. Okay. So this worked out quite well. And he forfeited. That's it. So I'm going to go... That was a lot faster than I was expecting. I'll go ahead and we'll do one more. Why not? First video, 3 battles. Look at that. That's not too bad. I didn't expect him to forfeit, though. I figured maybe his other 2 might have a chance. So he's got Salamence, Landorus, Thundurus, Aegislash, Sylveon, Conkeldurr. So that's a pretty good team. It's probably going to be a Mega Salamence. I'm probably going to want Sylveon. I don't think I'm going to want Sylveon in the forefront, though. I don't think that's... I'm definitely going to want Sylveon, though. Sylveon can definitely wreck a lot of things here. Let's see. He's actually 4 things? No. 1, 2, 3... Okay. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do Suicune to start out with. I think Suicune should be just fine. Suicune shouldn't have any problems. I don't think Breloom's going to really help me here. Sylveon's definitely going to help me here. Sylveon is definitely going to help me. I'm just trying to figure out who I want to start out with. What do I have on Terrakion again? Time, Close Combat, Rock Slide. Alright, I'm going to go with Terrakion. I'm going to go Suicune, Terrakion to start out with. And then I'm going to go with Sylveon. I don't know. That's a tough one. So yeah, I don't know if I want Terrakion anymore then. Keep thinking Heatran might be a better choice, but I think that's just because Heatran really helped me out in the last few that I feel like I need to keep him. But I think it might be better to go with Scizor in this one. Suicune, Terrakion, Sylveon, Scizor. I think that's what I'm going to go with. We'll see how it works out. As the series goes on, I think I'm going to get better at being able to realize what I need and what not. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and set up... Let's see. I don't know. I might protect first turn there and then go ahead and do a Rock Slide. I'm going to expect him to hit the Suicune with a Thunderbolt or something. He might use Sacred Power on the Terrakion, which could suck. Or Flash Cannon, honestly. Either one. I'm not too worried. He might use Wide Guard, and that might have... He might be expecting the Rock Slide. Of course, it is Prankster. Thundurus Incarnate has the Prankster ability, so it's really not that bad. He can paralyze me or whatever he wishes. It could be a bulky special attacker. It's hard to say. I think he's having a hard time deciding what he wants to do as well. I don't feel like I chose the good first turn. Oh, okay, I did, actually. Turned out alright. Flash Cannon, yeah. Okay. That's what I figured. Whew, okay. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. I think what I'm going to go ahead and choose is Scizor. I think I'm going to try and set up the Tailwind, and I think I'm going to go ahead and Mega Evolve and Bullet Punch the Thundurus. T-Wave, that's fine. Paralyzed, but I get up the Tailwind, so it's okay. That's fine. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and get up the Ice Beam on Thundurus, and I'm going to go ahead and just do the knockoff on Aegislash. Thunder Wave the Suicune as well. Paralyzed. Alright. Shadow Ball. Not a lot of damage. Get the knockoff, so he's dead now. Item knocked off. Alright. So this is working out alright. Working out a lot better than I thought. The Intimidate's going to hurt Scizor a little bit. Definitely go with the Ice Beam on Salamence, I guess, and I'm going to go ahead and try and Bullet Punch the Thundurus. I really think that I could possibly make something work here. Resisted. Is he dead, though? He's dead. Alright, cool. The Heat Wave going to knock out the Scizor, which is fine. And the Ice Beam's going to knock him out. So we're still looking good. We still got a Sylveon. And he's going to have one Pokemon. I'm assuming it's going to be Landorus. Landorus works well against a few of my Pokemon. It's Conkeldurr. Okay, even better. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and Scald the Conkeldurr then, and I'm going to try and finish it off. Hopefully with a Hyper Voice. I still got one turn of Tailwind here, so I'm definitely going to be going faster. Yeah, I would have expected to Protect, if anything. So there we go. Alright, cool. This worked out a lot better than I thought. First video, 3 wins. So that's a good showcase of my team, hopefully. Like I said, this is the first video, so hopefully as it gets on I get better lead picks and get better at switching out and things of that nature. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to be having a lot more. I'm going to try and shoot for 2 to 3 videos a week, and the team I may change out every other week or so. We'll see how it goes. Other than that, like I said, down in the description below, I'll have a quick team analysis. It's not really going to go too much into it. It's just going to kind of give you guys the EVs and the moves in case you wanted to use it yourself and see if you can turn it out, make it even better than it already is. But yeah, other than that, there's my Twitter down below. I'll post whenever I post up a new video. I'll usually throw up something on there. So by all means, please follow. If you liked what you saw here today and you want to see me keep making this kind of content, like and subscribe. I hope to do some other videos here soon, not just Pokemon. So we'll see how it goes. Like I said, it's going to kind of depend, I guess, more or less on my schedule and whether I actually do really enjoy this and get into it. So far, I'm actually kind of enjoying it. I've been doing a few practice runs to try and get better at it, but yeah, other than that, I had a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys had fun too. I'll try and get better at making sure I talk during the videos so that you all don't get too bored just watching me kind of sit there and stare at the screen. So yeah, all the information I said, keep that in mind, and as always, enjoy yourselves and have a good time. I don't really have a good outro yet, so hopefully I'll get better at that. But I'm Mr. Moodoo, and see you.